What is up, ladies and gentlemen? ALJB Gaming here, and I wanted to talk about some external resources for Path of Exile today. And I think one of the best ones that I have seen, this is the best one I have seen for Path of Exile. It is absolutely amazing. I almost feel like this should be part of the Path of Exile White site itself. This is an amazing resource. It's called Exile Pro at exilepro.com. And what it is like, it is along with being an information website, the purpose of it mainly is to display Path of Exile builds in a very efficient and very easy to use and easy to follow manner. When you're doing it before, you'd go over the forums, you'd look at just numbers and stats and stuff, and it was kind of confusing to do. There wasn't anything really easy and straightforward to follow, other than on the Path of Exile website they had the interactive build passive tree where you could actually look at people's passive builds. So this kind of coincides with that. It goes further on and makes it very visual, very packaged neatly, wrapped up in ribbon, and presented to you in a very easy to view fashion. So here are the builds that are currently approved. At the moment, they're not cranking out just any random old build someone wants to submit. It looks like they do have a filtering process of some sort. Maybe you have to be approved on the site. I'm not too sure, but I like that. It keeps out the riffraff. Maybe in the future they'll allow all kinds of votes to come in. There'll be a voting system, thumbs up, thumbs down type thing. But for now, this is what they have. Kriparian actually helped co-author this website, and he puts every single one of his characters on here. So let's look at one of his to display what the site is all about. Let's look at the Shadow Freeze Pulse Tank. Okay, you can click on that. There's a few tabs here. It shows the main thing, Shadow Freeze Pulse Tank, blah blah blah. Okay, there's 5 tabs here. There's Introduction, Build, Gems, Items, and Tactics. Intro, it shows the basics, talks about what it is, why it works well, the build strengths, the build weaknesses, and there's tons of comments below here. It's pretty cool, so you can comment on it and discuss the build itself. Look at how neatly it's put together, and how easy it is to communicate with people. So easy to use, and it shows the primary skills. You can highlight them, and it'll show all the information right there of every single one. Everything you can need is so easy to use, easy to view tooltips and things like that. And so here's the intro. Let's go to the build itself. So it shows what you're going to have, all the nodes that you're going to have, the summary of all the nodes total, and here is the Path of Exile tree. It links to it, so you can actually look at that itself. Let's check this out here. Yep, you can see here it shows his actual passive tree. So you can just follow it if you want to just completely copy it. You like his character you've seen on YouTube or something on our stream. Instantly just go in here and node for node. You don't have to think about it if you don't want to. Just copy paste right there. Excellent. Easy to use. There's little tips for getting through the difficulties: normal, cruel, and merciless. Maps, pretty cool stuff. It tells you like what gems to get when you're progressing and how you're going to want to progress until you get to the end point to make it easier for you to level up and stuff. So that is the build. Let's look at gems. Shows the gems in the wand that you're going to want. Ice Spear, increased crit damage, and your shield, your chest, all the ones you're going to want, all the supporting gems and things like that. Helm, what you're going to want in your helm, how many sockets and everything, colors, gloves, all the gems you want there, boots, additional gems. It has a description of why those are going to be in those positions. Gems, it shows even gems not available from quests. Pretty awesome. I mean, everything you could ever want. This is pretty much right here. Anything you could ever want to know about a build, information is presented in like the most efficient manner. This is an excellent must-use site if you want to look at some awesome builds. It shows items, what type of wands you could have, and what type of shields and plates and stuff. There's all that right here. And a description as well on the things you're going to want for your gear. Then lastly, we have tactics as part of the build. General play, defeating hard-hitting bosses, dealing with just pretty much basic information on the weaknesses or strengths of the build. and how you're going to want to deal with that. Looks like for this build, Elemental Reflect can be a problem. So he talks about that a little bit. Just every little piece of information you could ever want is right there. So that's pretty much it for this external resource for Path of Exile, Exile Pro. Let's see, there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19 builds total here. Lots of them by Crip. So and there's a forums even. There's a build summary. What's build summary? I don't even know what that is. I don't know if it's completed yet. This is a fairly new website, so there could be other things in here. But mostly it's for the builds. This is straight up for the builds. So yeah, guys, this is something I wanted to share with you guys for a while, but I finally figured out the software, how to record not just games, but actually websites in Internet Explorer and Firefox and stuff. So yeah, there you have it, guys. If you want to look at some builds, I definitely suggest this is the place to go. I don't see any other place being better than this. This can't be any more straightforward than this. This is an amazing resource. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this content, please subscribe, and we'll see you guys later.